Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So for my first video getting back to creating content for this channel, I decided to do a Q&A about essential oils. So if you missed it in my first video, I basically share what kind of content I'm going to be creating for this channel. It's all around wellness, healthy living, beauty, and essential oils is all tied into that. I kind of shared that I had gotten into essential oils and I'm like obsessed. So I know a lot of people, basically probably most people, many people, a lot of people know about essential oils or have heard of essential oils, but I also know that there's, I'm sure, a lot of you out there who don't really know much about it. I personally, before I got into essential oils, I had used them off and on through the years, but I didn't really dive into all of their benefits. I was definitely not using them the way I'm using them today, and I've learned a lot about essential oils just from doing this journey. So what I did was I went onto my personal Instagram account. I'll have it linked down below in the description. It's Kelsey Emily Scott on Instagram. I also have an oily Instagram account in case you're interested. It's called By Love and Lavender. It's all essential oils based. So I went onto my personal Instagram account and I asked you guys to send me your questions regarding essential oils, and I'm going to be answering as many as I can here in this video. So to start off with, I've pulled them up here. I've like screenshotted them and sent them to myself. Clemson Tiger Fangirl asks, what essential oils do you love? I love so many essential oils, but it's hard to say. Lavender is my just like original love of oils. Before I even really got into oils, I've always loved lavender. I've used it throughout my life just when I needed it. It's one of my favorite smells. I love to get things that are scented lavender. Artificial fragrance is very bad. I'll get into that in another video, but I love the smell of lavender. So lavender is definitely one of my favorites, but after like really diving into essential oils, I would say my favorite oils right now are Valor, which is a blend of different oils, as well as a new favorite is cedarwood. Cedarwood, I don't know, I love it. I just got it recently, but I'm just loving it so much. I love to put it on when I'm getting ready for bed, when I'm going to sleep, and it smells so good. And I also love to do it in like a blend, in like a diffuser. Okay, one more oil that's my favorite. So obviously I don't have a favorite. I love so many, but another favorite is frankincense. And to be honest, when I first smelled it, I was like, whoa, that's too strong. I'm not really gonna like this. But then it really grew on me and I use it every single day. I use it on my face for its beauty benefits. I also just love, it's such a grounding oil. I feel like I will put it on and I just feel way more grounded, which is like so important for me because I feel like I live in my head a lot. The next question is from Chasing Charlie 1. What essential oils are not safe for babies? So what I found regarding specific oils that are not recommended for babies, I found on the Young Living website, and I've listed them right here. So basically, Young Living says that these oils can be challenging to a baby's sensitive system, and they list Idaho tansy, hyssop, sage, clary sage, wintergreen, and eucalyptus. So those specific essential oils or blends that contain those specific oils. So like Raven is one I know is not recommended for ages 6 and under. And then overall safety with essential oils in babies is just starting very small, dilute. Started off with juniper. I actually did lavender and I would rub it in my hands, and then I would rub it on the bottom of her feet. She now has like her own roller and she loves the oils. She has no reaction to them. They've had a very positive effect on her, but I started off small, and the same thing with Tabor. I just rub oils on the bottom of his feet or on his spine, on his back, but it's always diluted oils, and you just need to kind of use your sense of what works for your child and just be cautious, start slow, and then work up from there. So you know, this is all pertains to only Young Living's essential oils. So if I'm saying safety for kids or safety for anything, that is only specifically about Young Living essential oils, because there's a lot of oils out there that are very artificial, not safe, and I would not recommend putting them on your babies. So Alamus asked, where do you buy the essential oils? So I am buying my essential oils through Young Living. If you're interested in essential oils, you can always send me a message. Either, I guess you could leave a comment down below, which is still kind of new because we don't have that on our family channel right now. But you can also go to my Instagram and send me a direct message about essential oils. I will say places you do not want to get essential oils are at your local grocery store, which is where I used to get my essential oils. But I have learned a lot since then. And let me just say that the quality of essential oils varies greatly among where you buy it. So Young Living has this insane standard of seed to seal, meaning that they are involved in the process from the very moment that the seeds of these plants or fruit or flower, whatever is the essential oil, from the moment it's into the ground all the way up until it's distilled and made into essential oils. So they are involved in everything, the entire process, and that is just not something that is seen with any other brand. It's really, truly incredible. So next question comes from Katie Conklin, who asked oils for female hormone support. This was a big one for me. This was a big reason why I got involved with essential oil. There are a few different oils out there that are really known for being supportive for female hormones. Those ones are Dragon Thyme, Sclerescence, and Endoflex, as well as progestin serum. So the serum is a little bit more than just an oil. It actually has progesterone in it from wild yam. So that's a little bit more than just an oil. Those are the ones I would definitely look at for hormonal support for women. And a lot of them are blends. I think almost all of them, yeah, all of those are actually blends. So they all contain different oils in them that are really supportive for our hormones. The next question is, it's a MLM scheme, right? Okay, so I know there's a huge stigma about MLMs, and I know that because I also had that same stigma. I was so like, no way, MLMs, ew, so scammy, I do not like that. You guys, it has completely changed for me. I did so much research about Young Living and the business side of it, MLMs, and like just the research on MLM specifically. And I have completely changed my perspective on how network marketing works and my thoughts on it. Here's the thing. This is like an amazing community of not all women, but mostly women, all supporting each other. And the way that it is designed is that when you want to be successful, you are successful by building other people up. So you're like pouring into people and their businesses, and by doing that you are also building yourself up. But it's like a team effort, it's like a community effort. And what other businesses out there that your success comes from helping build other people up? Like standard, like traditional business, it's usually like selling a product, selling a service. You're not building other people's businesses unless that's like the service you're providing. So it's just like a whole different way to look at business, and I actually love it. I love it so much. I love this business model so much. And I know there is a lot of stigma about it. I get it because I was the same way. I thought the same thing. But now that I'm actually in it and looking at it, and it's just changed. It's completely changed. And I think it's actually an amazing opportunity. And we can build this incredible team of women and an incredible community. It's really awesome. Anyways, next question. Glad we got that one out of the way. Next question is from Gina4311. What are some benefits of using essential oils, and also how do you use them? So there are lots of different benefits of essential oils. A lot of the reasons people get into them are for like emotional support, stress relief, relaxation, overall enhanced wellness, beauty support. Those are a lot of the big ones. Say that there's like 3 different ways you can use essential oils. You can diffuse them, you can apply them topically, and I know there's another question in here about ingesting them. Young Living, again, only speaking directly about Young Living. Young Living has a vitality line of oils, and those oils have been deemed safe to ingest, and there's still different ways to ingest safely. And honestly, however you feel safe using the oils is the right way for you. Another question about safety comes from Bethel's84, who asks, are there pet and kid safe oils? So I already kind of spoke about oils for babies, but kids overall, there's actually so cool. There's actually a Kid Sense line through Young Living, and I love that one because it's already diluted. I like to put just like a roller cap on top of it, so Junie has like her own oils. And then there is so amazing, there is a pet line as well, and I haven't tapped into this yet because I just haven't, but there's a whole oil line for pets because these oils can also have amazing benefits on our animals, and I really do need to look into it more because our dog Paris has a lot of separation anxiety. He's just like an anxious dog. He always has been since the very beginning. So I really think this would be an amazing benefit for him. And so yes, there's an oil specifically for pets, but again, the same thing applies to pets that applies to children. And it's just like starting really slow, diluting, realizing that our animals are even more sensitive to smell than we are, obviously, especially dogs. So just being mindful of that and just starting very slow and monitoring and then seeing what works and what doesn't work for your specific pet. Next question is from Bram's Clips, who asked what mainly inspired you. So the reason I got involved in essential oils is because I was struggling for such a long time. I think that postpartum phase is such a hard time because our hormones are all out of whack. I was just feeling very overwhelmed, very stressed, and then of course the pandemic happened, and that didn't help. So I've just been emotionally and hormonally really struggling. So when a friend of mine shared with me that she had started using oils and they'd had like this incredible impact on her life and her hormones, because she was also kind of dealing with the same thing, I was like, okay, yes, I want to try it. So I ordered my kit right away. I started using the oils, and I started like, it took me a while to start really using them consistently, and then once I started using them every single day and consistently, that's when I started to really notice like, wow, these are having an amazing effect on like how I feel throughout the day, on my sleep, on my mood, and they also smelled amazing. So I was like obsessed. And then I just kept using them for a while. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the business side of Young Living and start like being a distributor. I was very nervous about what people would think because there is all of those stigmas surrounding MLMs, but I did so much research, and I really like soul searched on whether or not this was for me. I'm always searching for little divine breadcrumbs that I'm on the right path, and I just kept getting those signs that this is for me. You should be trying this. You need to go for it. You need to be sharing these amazing products with people. Next question is, do the kids know you're using them? Oh yeah. Junie is just as obsessed with the oils as I am. She loves them so much. The next question is, what oils help you relax during the day and at night? So the oils I have in my daily roller that help keep me calm and happy and relaxed, I have a blend of Valor, Joy, lavender, stress away, and frankincense. And then I top it off with carrier oil, and I use that throughout the day. That keeps me very grounded and relaxed and calm and happy throughout the day. And then at night, I like to use lavender and cedarwood. So I'll probably diffuse it, and I put some, like a drop on each shoulder or on the back of my neck. So both of those are my favorites for relaxing. Next question is, are there any side effects or dangers to using essential oils? So I can only speak to essential oils from Young Living. Like I said, there's a bunch of different brands out there and different qualities of oils. So Young Living oils are very high quality and safe. That being said, of course, with any product out there, everyone is different. So if you're using an oil and you feel like you're having a negative side effect, stop using it. It's not good. It's not good for you. But overall, yes, essential oils are safe. Using them correctly and diluted when required, and paying attention to your own body. Okay, last question. In your opinion, what is the best oil I could recommend to you all? I think if I had to recommend just one oil, I would probably recommend Valor, just because, it's such a good one. And I think it's such an amazing one for this time in the world. Valor is what we call like our courage in a bottle oil. I like to roll it on my heart. This one just makes you feel a little bit more supported in that. So that's it, you guys. Wow, a lot of information out there. Hopefully that kind of gets you going on where I'm at with essential oils. And if you have any more questions, or if this is like speaking to you in any way and you want to learn more, definitely send me a message on Instagram. And yeah, so that is it for today's video. Just so you know, disclaimer, that not all of these videos are going to be about essential oils. I just wanted to start it off with this Q&A because I mentioned I was going to be making some videos about essential oils. So next week will be a different kind of video, and I'm excited for that as well. Thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.